my first live video. Normally, the videos I post, I don't edit. And I think you have seen almost all my videos. I just talk and I post. I decided to do this one and to ensure that they are raw, because there are so many people posting AI videos. Now, today I have several topics I want to talk about, but I'll talk about very few. Now, the first one, there's a case which I saw about Captain Waweru. And today I saw they were in court, and the wife was in court too. So Captain Waweru decided to sue his wife. And the reason is the wife registered all his property under her name secretly. And Captain Waweru had purchased this property over 40 years. Now, when he became old, without income or formal employment, he lost all the property. So when Waweru came to realize that he doesn't have anything, the wife has transferred everything to her name, went to court. Now, there's a podcast where the wife appeared. And in this podcast, she said that the husband was mistreating her. But today, from the court, the wife confirmed that she might be guilty, because she told court she doesn't want the case to be live, to be recorded on camera for people to see. So that's why she was afraid, because many details will emerge in court. So in our previous video, we discussed about how men struggle, like Captain Waweru, and eventually you end up losing everything. You have seen in many cases, especially, you find that you are investing. You want to invest in money market fund, and you're told, you're asked, who do you want to be your next of kin? As a man, you say you want your wife to be the next of kin, and you indicate the wife as the next of kin. But if it is the wife who is investing, she will indicate that the next of kin is either her mother or the child, but not you. Not you at all. And that is the sad reality that men go through, especially when they're investing. When it comes to land, we also discussed about Nadia Mukami and what was happening. Nadia Mukami started building her own apartment. It was worth 50 million Kenyan shillings. But the husband, Bwoy, was building a family house, which was to host Nadia Mukami, the children. and him. So Nadia Mukami was just planning her own life, but Bwoy was planning his life and the life of his children and Nadia Mukami. So on the side of Nadia Mukami, it was selfishness. And Bwoy actually projected what was going to happen in a few years' time. And they decided, I'll end this marriage. That's why he ended the marriage. That is what happens in most marriages. Right now, in this new generation, we have women and men who both work. You'll find the husband is somewhere, maybe an accountant, the wife is a nurse. But you find it is the husband who pays all the bills. You pay fees, you pay rent, you support your wife's siblings, and all other bills, but your wife saves everything. You don't even ask where she takes the money. But men come to realize very late in life, that is being played. That is what happens in most marriages. So that is a second case. So the third one, which I wanted to talk about, the last one, is about the former Migori governor. This governor you saw yesterday, he was found guilty of ending the life of his girlfriend. And this happens in Kenya for the first time. So the governor, you saw what happened in court and how he reacted. He was sad. He did not expect that to happen. And this Migori governor, you know, this year, it was, I think, last year, he was accused of embezzling 76 million Kenyan shillings. This was money for the county. And he went and talked with the ESCC, and instead of being jailed or returning the money, he surrendered his assets worth 325 million Kenyan shillings. And now the mistake that he made, and this is what most men go through, the moment you get power, especially Kenyans, they are untouchable. They will commit sins. They will go and use people because they know there's nowhere they can be taken. And they think that they will get power and they will be in power forever. But it reaches a time when you're not powerful. So that is what happened to Obado yesterday. And now it's not powerful. And that's why he was crying in jail yesterday. And now the sentencing will happen, and you'll see the reaction, and he might be jailed for life. That's what happens when men get money. They usually rush to get as many girlfriends as possible, and eventually you'll see the reaction. So this is my first life in this channel, but it's not actually live. This is how I do my videos, and the ones you get there, the ones I post, I don't edit. I just talk and post like that without even editing. So I'll be live most of the time. We discuss, not just talking, because this is my first one. So the following ones, I'll just be live. I'll be talking. We discuss especially things to do with investment. And, you know, most men, when they marry, they marry when they are around 25, 28. And the reality is, majority of men are not experienced at that age, but women are experienced. Because at the age of 18, most women have experience about the relationship. So by the time you meet them, you find they are more experienced than you. That's why they can be able to read your mind and think ahead of you. And when you are in your 40s, as a man, you open your eyes and you find that you have lost a lot. So this is what happens to most men. And it's good to know as soon as possible.